Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky. Today we're going to go ahead and do a layout using my new Hope and Kindness collection that I just got in from Close to My Heart. I was super excited to get my hands on this. I am going to loosely scrap lift this layout right here. It is in the new catalog with the fresh paint collection. I did get a little bit of those too. I also got the doily dies. Now I will tell you, I'm going to cut out some of the big doily and I'm going to cut out some of the small doily. The big doily did not work just right for me, and I think it's because my plates are warped. So I did buy some new plates, but I haven't tried to cut that doily again. So you can see right here, I did go ahead and cut two side triangles off of that blue piece. Now, some of them, the top and bottom over, now over on the left-hand side, I didn't do corner to corner. I didn't do them even or corner to corner. This one is a little bit different over here on the left-hand side. That's how that original one was. Well, similar to that. So I just kind of kept it the same. I'm putting the papers that are going to be poking in between the top and the bottom. I am using that nice little floral one. It's so good. Right here, I accidentally messed up on my glue. I got it everywhere. So I just use that little glue eraser. You can pick that up over at Close to My Heart. It really comes in handy. Anyways, I kept that nice green to the top and this really cute polka dot right down here at the bottom. Is that the way it's going to stay? I don't recall. We'll have to wait and see. You'll be just as surprised as I am. I am also going to be pulling out my white gel pens that I picked up from over at Close to My Heart as well. And we're going to do some stitching detail on here. So much fun. I love the stitching detail, and I really wish that I would remember to do that more often. It'd be cool if I made myself a book or something that had different techniques in it. So when I'm stuck, I can just flip through my little book with these little ideas of techniques and stuff. I might work on something like that. So it's always right there on my desk and I can, just, flip through and find an old tried and true technique that maybe I hadn't done in a while, I think that'd be pretty fun. So yeah, these are not going to be perfect. I am just hand doing them. Some are going to be closer, some are going to be longer. It's just whatever. And you will see that after I get done putting these on there, I do miss one side. I don't know how, but I do miss one side. I will go back in and do that a little later on in the video. Yeah, I'm going to miss this side right here that my hand's on. So cute. I love these papers together. They are so cute. Now, I'm not worried about the center because that's where I'm going to put my photos. So I'm not worried about what that looks like right there. Here are the photos, and I'm going to be using... I'm going to use a sticker off the sticker sheet. It says "So Beautiful," which I think is cool. Erin and two of my great nieces, which are her nieces, Adriana and Ariel, you would have seen their photos in the little 6x8 album that I did for my mom. Anyways, she went to visit them and they were doing a makeup session. So you can see Camden even poked his head in on one of them. So cute. Okay, so here's where I'm going to be using the little doilies. I love these things. I stuck some of those in on that 6x8 album. I didn't really talk about them because they hadn't technically been released yet, but I couldn't help myself. I had to use them. They are so cute. On this one, I am going to be tucking. The ones closest to the photo are going to be tucked under the blue, and the ones that go out to the edge are going to be sitting over the blue. I don't know why I did it that way. It would have been fine if I just tucked them all. I just was in a mood, I guess. Here I'm going through some of the die cuts that came with the Hope and Kindness. You can see I thought, well, maybe I can set them on the center of these doilies, which is not a bad idea. I did not like the way it looked though, so I'm going to go on a hunt for something else. Here I found another sticker. I thought, oh, look, I can just go ahead and fussy cut off that flower that's on the sticker. I did have that idea in the back of my head for a while, but I don't end up going with it. I do take the sticky off the back back with that anti-static pouch. Again, very awesome, very cool. You can find it over at Close to My Heart, BeckyBetty.closetomyheart.com. See how I have a binder clip on it? It's kind of chalky, you know. When I was watching one of the Close to My Heart videos that Home Office does one day, one of the girls had the binder clip on hers, and I was like, oh, that is the best idea I've ever seen or have seen for a while. So that's how I started doing mine as well, because then you don't have to get the powder all over your fingers. Yesterday, when I was doing a layout, I did accidentally get the powder on my fingers and it didn't want to come off. So I had like white powder on the palm. Like if you're watching the video, I'll have white powder on the insides of my finger, and then I'll have ink all over the tips of my fingers. It was pretty bad. Anyways, we're still arranging this. I did find this really nice leaf. It's also in that Harbor color. I love that color. Like, I think that should have been the color of the year. I love that color so much. So I'm just trying to build something right here. I'm not really sure yet. I'm playing, guys. I'm playing. I do find this little piece that's on this cutout. I thought, oh, I am going to go ahead and fussy cut that out and put it on an edge. Then I remembered we did have this floral paper as well. I think this might be the featured paper for this collection, but I'm not 100% sure. I do find some flowers on here that I think I might like to use. So I'll go ahead and fussy cut those out. I believe I do that off camera. You are welcome. Have you guys picked up the Hope and Kindness collection? If you haven't, you should. The collection for this month is fresh paint, but I love this collection so much, I couldn't. I had to use this one first. So it is now Saturday, National Scrapbooking, or International, I guess, Scrapbooking weekend. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've only made 3 layouts. This is not one of them, but I've been neglecting YouTube because, you know, it's National Scrapbooking Weekend. So I thought I would just do a quick voiceover. If you guys want to tell me where you're hanging out at today, that'd be great. Over on Mini Kit Monday Challenge group, I did put a challenge up. I don't have a challenge for you to do, but the layouts that you do maybe for other challenges, or that you're just doing because it's International Scrapbooking Day weekend, I did create an album over there to put your weekend projects in, and I will draw a winner next week for a $20 gift card for the projects submitted. I do ask that they are new projects. I'm not gonna, you know, verify those in some way, but I mean, it'd be fair if they were all new projects that you actually did do for Scrapbooking Day weekend. I'm putting mine up over there as well, and so you'll see my layouts before you see any of the voiceovers or any of the videos for them of the layouts I do for National Scrapbooking Weekend. So right now I'm just trying to get this voiceover done so I can go back in there to my desk. All right, you can see those flowers are all cut out, and I'm just laying them down on top of the doilies. This one right here, I do pop up on some phone tape. I'm trying to be like, oh, where exactly do I want this? I think I'm going to pull it out a little bit away from that seam. I think it looks pretty good there. And then we'll go ahead and start on what we're going to do up here at the top. You can see I am just using that art glitter glue to hold down my little doilies. Those are cute, right, guys? They cut so good. Even on my old wore out plates, the small doily cut like butter. It was so good. It cut so good. What I cut them out in is in the Hope and Kindness collection. There's a piece that looks like it has been painted with white paint up until maybe a ½ inch from all the edges. I used the inside of that paper to cut those doilies out. So if you look really close to the doilies, they do have a little bit of texture on them because the paper was made to look like it was painted, right? So it's pretty cool. This leaf right here, this border that was on it was just a little bit too big for my liking on this page. Usually it's not an issue, but when I fussy cut out my flowers, I fussy cut them out so close, you know, like you can't see any white. So this had just too much white on it for me. I do leave a little bit of white on there though. We've got this flower right here, and I'm going to go ahead and put this other little circular piece, and I think this one says love. I put one on that second photo. Do you see that? It says this. I love that photo. It is so cute with Adriana and Ariel in it. Well, and of course, Erin's adorable, but yes, I do love those photos. I couldn't wait to scrapbook them. In fact, I might have scrapbooked these the day she posted these on Facebook. I love them so much. Okay, now we're going to see what is going to be going on with this other doily right there. All the doilies have something on them. So, of course, I want to put something on this one as well. I do end up fussy cutting out that last piece that I had sitting there. I hadn't committed to my photo yet, but I will here in just a sec. Right here, I was just making sure my white gel pen had some ink coming out of it, or some, yeah. So this is where I found, when I looked at it and I was like, oh, I forgot that whole side right there with the stitching. So we're just going to go ahead and stitch up the side right there. So I do have a post going on over at Mini Kit Monday where I'm asking people, or I asked people where they're doing their challenge, if they're doing challenges, where they're doing their challenges. And so if you guys know of any place that is having like a little party or whatever, post it on that so we can all go over and check it out and see. I posted on their hip kits, got some challenges going on, really cool. And there was one other one I posted, I think it was Bash Your Scraps, has challenges going on, and I posted theirs over there as well. I just thought can compile a nice little list so we all know where to go to, play. So you see right there, I did take this other sticker. I thought that'd be a great place for Erin to do her journaling. Now, I do send these layouts to Erin. Erin used to scrapbook. Now she has a little boy and does not have time for it. You know how it's hard to juggle sometimes. A lot of you are mamas, and, it's hard to find the time. So yeah, I do scrapbooks for her, scrapbook pages for her, and she'll put them in her album. I'm sure she'll go back and catch up on stuff when Camden's a little bit older. I do pull out that white acrylic gloss spray. It's pretty cool. That I also picked up over at Close to My Heart. I love this stuff so much. I missed using my splatters when I was doing that album. All right, guys, after I do that, I'm not doing anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Please check the links down below if you'd like to support my channel. You can also hop over to Mini Kit Monday. It's linked down below as well to join our challenge. All right, bye, guys.